Yo, what's up guys? So I posted a video of my client doing some push-ups, Esty, female client. She's doing multiple sets of 10 push-ups. So I had quite a few messages on Instagram from women asking me about how to get better at push-ups or to look at their technique, whatever. So I'm going to give you 3 tips very quickly that's going to immediately make your push-ups better, okay? The first one, the most common mistake I see is people doing push-ups like this with their hand like this, right? Guys, this is going to cause you injuries in the long term, right? Your wrist and everything doesn't have the right stability if you keep in your hand like this. Okay, so when you're doing press-ups on the ground or wherever you're doing it from, spread your fingers out nice and wide. Use the tips of your fingers to create balance and stability and grip. At the end of the day, you want to grab onto the floor. Okay, that way you're going to have way more shoulder stability. Okay, so that's the first thing, guys. The second thing is, if you look under my thumb right now in the mirror, you see that muscle there, the serratus muscle. Okay, this one here, that looks like a couple of bumps, right? Okay, I'm going to show you from the side here. Underneath the lats, you see those 2 little bumps there, right? The serratus, okay? That is a shoulder stabilizer, okay? So a lot of people, when they do push-ups, they will come from this position here, they will come to this here. Okay, basically locking out the elbow, but not protracting the scapula. Okay, rounding out the scapula at the top is called a push-up plus. Okay, so with the fingers wide open and rounding out your scapula at the top to get into this protracted position. You see there, guys, you can see right underneath my lat there, you can see those muscles firing up. This is another way to greatly stabilize the shoulder. Okay, that's the second tip. So make sure you're rounding your back at the top of your push-ups. Okay, contrary to popular belief, that's really important. Okay, the third tip I'm going to give you guys is where to push from. So if I take my thumb next to my nipple, okay, and my elbow's quite, you know, not slammed to my side, but tucked in a little bit, here I'm going to be able to get a much more natural push from here, okay, where my hand is going to be in front of my chest. Many people push up from up here in front of the face, which just causes irritation in the neck, the upper back. Okay, it can lead to shoulder problems in the long run because you're getting this impingement here when you're too high. So lower down, okay, depress your scapula down, retract it, and then try to come from a retracted position into a protracted position. Okay, so into a rounded position here. You'll see it's much more healthy for your shoulders. The last advice I'm going to give you guys, okay, is to think about the press up as a full body exercise. So if you're not engaging your backside, i.e. your glutes and also your quads, these are 2 important hip stabilizers, okay, which will protect your lower back. So a lot of people are doing push-ups and they're forgetting, you know, they're doing this ponytail in the lower back. So the hips are sagging forward. If you bring your pelvis underneath, squeeze your bum cheeks together and fully lock out your legs at the knee, tensing your quads, you're going to improve your push-ups. You'll go from maybe struggling to do 10 push-ups to maybe 20 plus. In the beginning, it's going to be difficult to work on these techniques because there's a lot to think about. People say push-up is like a basic exercise. It is a basic exercise, but there's a lot to it. Okay, it's a full body exercise, guys. It's not just a chest and arms and shoulders exercise. It's a full body exercise. When you're doing a push-up properly, you're going to engage your complete body, your core. And again, the core muscles, guys, that people overlook the fact that glutes are the largest core muscles. Those are actually your core muscles. They're in and around the center of your body, the glutes here. So don't forget, guys, keep your fingers open, nice and wide. Spread them as wide as you can. Use your fingertips to pinch, okay? Protract your shoulders at the top, okay? So to you engaging the serratus underneath here. Make sure you're pushing from in line with your chest and not up here from your neck and your face area. And engage your glutes, engage your quads, and you're going to be on the way to perfect push-ups, all right? Let me know how you get on.